was testing out something new, like posting on Sundays and going live on Sundays. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I don't know if that's a good idea or not yet. But I was gonna like just play around with some makeup for the stream tonight. I thought that could be fun. I haven't like tried to do any sort of different makeup look in so long. Were you? Everyone was watching the new video. Oh no. See? I'm interrupting everyone watching the crystal video. The only reason I didn't schedule it was, I don't know. I wanted to like experiment and see if it's any different if I don't schedule it. And then I thought, oh my gosh, it's the Super Bowl. It's probably not a good night to stream. But I already said I was going to, so I'm not backing out. And sometimes like if I schedule it and I can't get there at that exact time, I feel bad. I don't know. I just like to kind of go for it. Okay. So hopefully that works out. But I feel like tonight's not even a good test night because like I feel like a lot of people will be watching football. Is that even still on? I don't know. I don't watch football. But anyways, we're doing makeup tonight. I have my hair in a pony out of the way. Let me get my makeup. I'm gonna try to do something different. Whoa, that just jumped from like 19 people to 40. I'm gonna try to like do something different than what I usually do because I just do everyday makeup lately. I used to be very into makeup when I was younger, but as you can see on this channel, if you've been subscribed, you would know that I'm not super into it anymore. I love it. I love doing, like, I can't live without it. Like, more than half the week I have makeup on. And it makes me feel pretty and everything, but just too much makeup on me. I don't like the way it looks, so I haven't really been experimenting with it. I think I kind of associated like eyeshadow with like too much doesn't look good, but I think there's certain ways that I can do it that look really pretty, and I just have to kind of discover them. But I don't know, I'm just not as passionate about makeup as I used to be anymore. Probably because like I stopped valuing like looks as much. I mean, I've never cared the way that people looked, but I guess I cared about the way I looked, and I still do, of course. I feel like everybody does a little bit, right? You should. It makes you feel good sometimes, but not so much that it like badly affects your life. So yeah, I guess I'm just kind of thinking about, oh, let me show you what this is. I'm thinking about why I'm not into makeup anymore, because I'm really not. Besides just everyday stuff. That's one of the reasons we're using the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Hydrating Tint with hyaluronic acid. It's not my favorite tinted moisturizer I've ever tried, but I was looking up drugstore brand ones because I didn't feel like spending tons of money like I was before. I was spending like $30 or something crazy for the one I was using. And this isn't bad though, but I don't love it. It might just be because like the color seems a little tiny bit off, like it looks a little too dark for me. But like the texture of it's not bad or anything. Oh, thank you so much, Molly. Oh my gosh, never apologize for a donation. Are you kidding me? Do not apologize. You didn't have to do anything. And you did, so thank you so much. You're such a sweetheart. I appreciate that so much. More than you know. Or more than I can express verbally. Maybe I could throw you a party. What am I even saying? I don't even know. I was attempting to express how appreciative I am. And it didn't work. summer shade for me. It's just hard for me to find shades because I'm quite pale. And if I'm trying drugstore makeup, you can't test it like at Sephora. So it's harder to find your shade. So you can see it's not a, ow, I just scratched my face. It's not a perfect match, but it's not horrible. Like, I don't look orange or anything. It actually kind of gives me like a little bit of color, and then I just like blend it into my neck, and you can't really tell. I don't think. Nobody said anything to me yet, but maybe they're just being nice. You guys would tell me the truth, right? If I looked crazy. Yeah, of course you would. You always do. You're like, girly, that looks a little nuts. Or there's just rude people that are like, you're ugly. No. No one's ever said that, but look at this hair. Oh my gosh. There's definitely people that have said some weird things, but I'm very fortunate that I do not get a lot of negative comments. But when I do, it bothers me because I don't get them a lot. But like, not as much as it used to. So that's called growth. Okay. Is the color good? Okay, cool. And I just have naturally like pink eyes. So when I put my makeup on, I look a little bit like a zombie at first. Because it like makes all of this one skin tone and then just pink eyes, and it looks a little bit wonky, but that's okay. I don't care. So I switched to the NARS concealer because it was Christmas and I've heard great things about this concealer. I used to use this when I was younger. I don't remember how it was, and they've probably changed the formula since then, but I don't know though. Don't hold me to that. So it was Christmas. I had like one last thing I could pick, and I was like, you know what, let's try this new concealer. And it's just a little too drying for me. Like, it clings to, not that I have bags under my eyes, but it makes it look like I do. Do you know what I mean? It like clings to it, and I used it for a couple weeks, and then I realized when I started going back to my Glossier concealer how much more like refreshed I looked with the Glossier one versus the NARS. So I don't know what to do with this now because it was really expensive, but I don't think I love it that much. But everybody loves this concealer. Poop. But anyways, this is the Glossier concealer in the shade Very Light 1. It is not for oily skin. It's quite oily. I'd say I have combination skin. I just prefer like that glowy look, and this gives that to me, so I really like it. Maybe I'm just so used, I've been using this for years, so maybe I'm just so used to looking so glowy from like the oiliness of this concealer that switching to the NARS one was like kind of shocking. But what really made me realize it was when I switched back to this one and I saw how refreshed I looked with it. So I don't know, this is just like my concealer, and like I said, I'm not huge on makeup anymore, so I don't have a huge interest in like experimenting too much. I just like spend my money on, or I'm attempting to spend my money on things that are more important to me as an adult, which is like traveling, experiences, food, to be honest, like good food. Okay, I'm gonna use this other sponge. I use a different sponge when I blend my tinted moisturizer versus my concealer. It just helps differentiate between the two better, and like it makes you look more alive. And I know this is my concealer one because my rat took a bite out of this one. So how is everyone's Sunday going? How do we feel about a possible Sunday live stream? I mean, of course, not for like ever. Just like, you know, if I travel, I can't do it. If I ever have Sunday nights as well. So I don't know if that kind of doesn't make sense to stream and upload on Sundays, if that's not split up enough, but we'll see. I guess, I mean, we don't have to have a set day that I stream, I guess. But if I don't, then I won't. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm so in the clouds most of the time. I'm trying, well, no. Yeah. I'm trying to be better with that, but it's tough sometimes. And so if I don't have a set day and time, I'll forget. And then all of a sudden it's been 2 weeks and I'm like, what the turd happened? It's difficult to work on something like that when like 2 weeks has gone by and you're like, wait. You know, you might not know. You probably don't. Okay. What's next step? Next, I'm gonna go in with some bronzers. Too much makeup. I've barely done anything. This is the Pixie On The Glow Bronze Tinted Moisturize Stick. Wow. This thing was a gift a couple years ago or something. It's probably expired now. It's so good. Oh my gosh, it's so like creamy, and the color, it was so perfect for like my very much pale skin. Like as a girl with light skin, like extremely light skin, like I go in the sun for 10 minutes and I burn light skin trying to find a bronzer that doesn't make you look like orange is difficult, and surprisingly it was a gift and it's perfect and I love it. So I just take this little flat, this is the Real Techniques buffing brush, and then just like go under my cheekbone a little bit to define it. See how it gives it some definition. I do notice after I do this, like in my vanity light, it looks good, and then in real light I kind of have to like blend it more, so I don't know what that's about, but it's nighttime anyway, so whatever. Let me just show you like the difference. It's so nice and subtle. I love this stuff, this thing rather, because it's a stick. I worry making other people moderators. I just don't like, I don't want someone to like think of it like a job, like you're a mod and now you're a mod forever, you know. But I would not mind like letting other people try and see how they do. But of course, like as a moderator yourself, you have to make sure you're just keeping the chat as peaceful as possible. So if that can't happen, like if I make a random person a mod and they can't do that, I will remove them as a mod. And I just don't want them to be upset, but that's not my problem really. But I think about other people's feelings a lot. Okay. So if there's anyone who would like to be the moderator, I'm gonna have to feel it out, but we'll see. What's the next step? Blush. Let me show you my favorite blush. Okay, so I'm gonna like, we're gonna try. You can try to be mod for the stream, but I'm not saying that that's a forever thing. We'll just see how it goes. Okay, so this is the e.l.f. blush, camo liquid blush in the shade, where the freak is the shade? Very Well. I discovered berry colored blushes, or within the last couple years rather, look so pretty on me. Oh, I love them so much. Like anytime I use any other colored blush and then I come back to a berry colored blush, I'm like, oh, what was I thinking? Like, I missed you. It's so good. Okay, so this stuff is so pigmented. Sorry. Okay, so I don't know about this. If you see my bed in the background too, it's a mess right now because I'm washing my sheets and stuff. But this stuff is so pigmented, you have to be really careful not to do too much or you look crazy. Because blush blindness, baby, it's a thing. And I've been there. Sorry. I don't know. Okay, we don't have to only mean comments or inappropriate. Okay. I don't know what's going on. Okay, let's do our blush. I might need to turn the light up. See what I mean? Like, holy moly, looks like I got punched in the eye. And then I always attempt to keep the blush like up here, and then I always blend it down to the apples of my cheeks as well. Oops, it looks cute, but it does look really nice when you do just up here. It like lifts the face, but I don't have the self-control. I don't know. I just put it all over my cheek, and then I usually blend it into my eyelid, and it looks so freaking pretty. But since we're streaming tonight, I'm gonna try something different. Ugh. That's my favorite way to do my makeup, though. And then usually when I get in the sun, I notice there's a little too much blush. I wipe it away a little. Ah, Kirby, yay! You're here. We were suffering without you. Okay. Oh, okay. Jeez. This is what I mean. Like, you have to be so careful with these berry blushes, you guys. Because, sorry, not too much. Like, oh my gosh, it's doing too much. How do I even tone this down? It's over. We might just have to deal with my whole cheek being covered. I plucked my eyebrows recently too, so I think they're gonna come out nice today. Alright, so I'm probably wearing too much blush right now, but who cares? What do we do next? Sometimes I forget the steps in my own makeup. Let's do powder. What powder should we do? I'll let you guys pick. Should we do a like you're gonna vote pink, and I low-key want normal, but don't vote whatever you want. So the pink powder is really cool. It's pink, like a little bit of a pink tint. And then the normal is just a normal powder. Pink powder, I knew that dang pink powder was gonna win. And then I also got this like glittery powder, but I think I used it and it wasn't good at like keeping the crease out from under my eye, but maybe we can add it on top of the pink since we're experimenting with makeup today. Where's my little sponges? Okay, this is the one I use for the pink powder. As you can see, it's pink. Okay, we're gonna do pink. So this is the One Size Ultimate Setting Powder in the shade Ultra Pink. I don't use a lot of powder because I notice the more powder I use, the cakier my makeup looks, the more the makeup clings to my under eyes. Like I said earlier about the concealer. Just the drier the makeup I use, the worse it looks on my skin personally. I don't have oily skin. I wouldn't say I have dry skin. I'd say I have like combination, maybe a little more on the dry side. Unless it's summer, then it gets a little oily sometimes. But before I do powder, I blend my under eye concealer again because it's usually like greased by now. See, like that. So I blend it again. So when I'm pressing the powder into that, it's keeping like makeup that's not greased stay instead of makeup that is greased. Do you know what I mean? Jelly bean. Okay. So we're gonna grab some of our pink powder. Not too much, like I said. Just a little. Oh, thank you. My skin has been like breaking out the past like 6 months. I don't know what's going on, but thank you for saying it looks nice. That makes me happy. Oh, something's in my eye. Ow. Ow. Well, there's nothing currently in my eye, but whatever. Alright, we're gonna do the same to the other side. Reblend the concealer. I'm sure I'm making crazy faces right now. And you can see the pink tint, it kind of like blends into the blush a little bit. I think that's why sometimes I prefer the regular powder, because I blend the blush into my eyelids, it's on my cheeks, and then my under eyes are pink, and I just look really pink. But it's very pretty. And then we're going to take some, just a little bit, and do like a little on the rest of the face too. You can see that like oil and shine just kind of went away. And then do it on the rest too. Just kind of trying to tone the blush down a little and blend the bronzer. You know what? I forgot to do bronzer on the rest of my face. I just did my cheekbones. I'm gonna add more now, even though I already did powder. Hopefully that doesn't affect it too bad. I usually put it on my nose as well a little. And then on my forehead. just to powder before, and I didn't like the way it looked. So now we're gonna try putting it over my pink powder. Let me find a clean, spongy thingy do. Okay, a nice clean powder puff. Now, how do I get it out? Maybe put it on my hand. Alright, hopefully we don't ruin the makeup. If we do, it's fine, I'm not going anywhere, but... So this is just glittery. See, I don't know about that. I think it's making me look dry, like I was saying earlier. Let's try a little less on the other eye and see if it's different. I don't know. I can't tell. I'd have to let it sit for some time, but I wish we had a flashlight to see the glitter. Okay. Let's do my eyebrows next. Oh, here it is. So, for eyebrows, I use the NYX Lift and Snatch Brow Tint Pen. I've discovered this a couple years ago. I've never gone back. It's such a genius product. Oh my gosh, I love it. It basically is like an eyeliner pen, but for your eyebrows. So genius. I remember seeing it in the store and thinking, like, that is genius. Who came up with that idea? Immediately bought it and fell in love with it. I remember being in kind of like a transitional phase with my eyebrow products too. Like, I didn't have anything I really liked. So good. So good. So just brush the brows. I go for like an Audrey Hepburn kind of brow, like a little straight but kind of like flared out at the end a little bit. It looks so freaking pretty. Let's do it. Let me show you. And I'm using the shade. I think it's like the lightest one. Taupe. Just the taupe shade. I wish they had a lighter one, honestly. Sometimes I want lighter brows, but they don't. I don't think. Just kind of follow the natural shape of my brow that I have used tweezers to achieve. I used to flare it out a little bit more, but it just looked kind of fake, so I stopped doing that. And then I'm just going with a very light hand because, like I said, I prefer a nice light brow. And I would go even lighter than this if I could, if I had a product that was lighter. And then we do the other eye. Now my eyebrows are definitely different. I try my best to get them to be the same, but they're just not, so it's okay. This one I kind of don't follow the natural shape as much because I'm trying to get it to match that one. I like this brow better. It'll look better also when we put eyebrow mascara I try to like flare them up a little. It looks so like feathery and pretty. Honestly, I usually go faster than this too, but I am using the little mirror. It like shocks me how well they turn out and how quick and easy it is. Like, I don't even understand how I just go like and then my eyebrows are there. I don't get it, but it happens. It's like magic. eyeshadow, that's right. Now we'll do the brow gel because I'm not doing setting spray. So then what I do with my brow gel, I have pretty thin eyebrows, so I just flare them up like the soap brow kind of thing, but I really like the way since my eyebrows are so thin, that flaring them up just kind of makes them look like normal eyebrows. And then I get that like really feathery effect that I like a lot. And I kind of just like flare this, the what is this called, the tail or whatever, and then just like push down the parts that are sticking up. And then I want this part of the brow sticking up. So I make it, and then see how, like, the difference. It's such a pretty shape and so feathery, and then this one's like just kind of boring. So let's do the same thing to the other one. So we just brush them all up, and then push down the tail a little to shape like a nice sharp. We want it like very sharp on the end and feathery in the I don't have the words today. I never do. So pretty. Okay. What's next? Let's do highlight next. Now I could use my Charlotte one, but I don't want to. I'm going to show you my favorite one, which if you're on my channel regularly, you've seen it a million quadrillion times. Now the Glossier one, this is a highlight stick. I've gone through like 3 of these, this one included in that, but the thing just said 111, sorry. I've gone through like 3 of these. I use these kind of in the warm weather, I've noticed. When I do like no face makeup, like I'll just do a little concealer and then put this like straight on the skin, and it looks so glowy and pretty. But since it's winter, I kind of do a little less of a glowy look, if that makes sense. Like a little more natural and glowy in the summer, and then I'm still glowy in the winter, but just, I don't know how to explain it, but this just feels like a summer product to me. I don't know. And I just feel like wearing less makeup in the summer. Okay. You've seen this a million times. It's so good. This was also a gift. This was a birthday gift years ago too. It's the Cookie Highlight by Benefit. It is just so pretty. It's like one of the prettiest highlights I've ever used. It's somehow natural looking, but also super like pretty and glowy at the same time without being too much. I really like it. I think the Charlotte Tilbury one is a little too dim for me. Like this one's brighter. It glows more, but again, it's still not like overly. And I've used it for years, and look how much I still have left. So I just go on the tip of my nose, the bridge of my nose, like that. Let me fix my nose ring here. There we go. And then get any eye boogies out, because sometimes makeup like accumulates while you're doing your makeup in the corner. And then put some highlight in the corners. And then put some on the brow bone, which is gonna look so nice because I just plucked my eyebrows. Yay. And then let's do it on our cheeks. Just using real techniques. This is a powder setting brush, but I use it as a highlight. movies, some of which I don't even remember the name. Like, it's like from years ago, and I'll be like, oh, and I get the urge to watch all 7 of them, and I get super overwhelmed, and I have to calm down. But just now, I saw Shrek, and I want to watch Shrek. Oh, isn't Shrek so good? I have to watch the and Puss in Boots too. I'm gonna get emotional. I love those movies. Oh my god, Puss in Boots, the new Puss in Boots. Oh, so good. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna sit down and watch them all. I recently watched 2. What's 3? I don't remember. 3 is that with the giant gingerbread man. I gotta watch them, guys. I will rent them. I will pay money. But the first one is such a comfort movie for me. I watch it to go to sleep sometimes. Alright, what's next? So at this point, I would usually, this is like my everyday, not that I do my makeup every day, but this is like my everyday normal routine. And then I would usually just, I'd have a little pink on my eyes and do my mascara. I've recently been playing around with this eye glitter, but it's gone. I lose everything. Come on. Where is it? Did I pack it? I did pack makeup one day. Where is it? It's so small too. It's so expensive though. That's why I'm pissed, because I have. Do you know the little mini lipstick Charlotte Tilbury and the lip liner thing you can get at Sephora? It's so cute. I lost mine and I was so upset, so I got a new one for my birthday or something. I don't know. Maybe I just bought it. And I lost that one too. And where's my Clinique? Oh, wow. It's so hard being me sometimes. I'm just kidding. I am upset though. Where is that? Okay, I'm just gonna have to go through all my pockets and my makeup bags and my overnight bags. I went out with my friend and I brought my makeup to her house to get ready, and I know I used that glitter, but I feel like I've used that glitter since then, so where is it now? Not that I'm even gonna use it tonight, but I don't like that it's gone. Anyways, I thought we could do a look with these. This is me getting crazy. This is these ColourPop eyeshadows I got not too long ago. This one is like a red purple one. It's really pretty. And this one is like a greenish purple one, also very pretty. Like it looks green and then you turn it here and it looks red, and so I don't know. I don't stick to the typical rules of eyeshadow anymore like I used to when I was younger. I just do whatever I think will look nice. So typically you wouldn't use like 2 glitters on your eyes. You would use like do a little dark here and base and then put glitter here. But no, I don't care. I put glitter all over now. I don't give a poop. But how are we gonna do this? I don't know. Should I just mix them? I don't know. Let's try to use an actual brush. I usually don't. I usually just use my finger, because I don't do like makeup anymore like I used to. I think I'm gonna take this one. They look so much better when you use your finger though, but it's alright. And I'm just gonna blend it on the outer part. Ooh, yeah, that looks pretty. Oh, is Wendy here? Hi, Wendy. Welcome. Okay, dokie. Oh, that looks pretty. It's like, I like subtlety now as I got older. And I don't put concealer on my eyelids because I have really oily eyelids. crease so much, and when I do the concealer and the powder, it looks so dry and a little cakey again. And the way I like the subtlety, and so when you put eyeshadow on top of a base, on top of like concealer, it makes it pop more. And I don't want my eyeshadow to be like in your face. I want it to be like this, like just a little something. So I prefer not using concealer. And I'm only realizing, oh, thank you so much, Wendy. I wish sometimes when people donate, there's no little heart option or like option to heart it, but I appreciate that so, so much. Wendy was my secret Santa this year. If you'd like to see what she got me, you can watch her video, and you can check her channel out as well, because she also received a secret Santa gift. And she participated in our Galentine's collab as well. If you saw my most recent video of me opening my Galentine gift, you can go see what she got on her channel. I really love that we're doing our makeup together here, because it's making me verbally realize like what I like to do and what I don't like to do. Because I'm telling you, like, I didn't even really realize that I like don't use concealer for that reason until I just said it out loud. Now I'm trying to think, do I want to keep it kind of like round like this, or like wing it out a little? I'm feeling like I want to wing it out a little. Let's do that. Like just a little bit, nothing crazy. Like that. Yeah, hot. I like that. This is so fun. I have not played with makeup in so long. I just don't. I just do the same thing every day. I'm having fun. Are you guys having fun? It just sounds like something fell downstairs. I hope everyone's alright. Oops, I'm sorry. I just hit into the mic. Oh, yeah. That was the move. It looks amazing. Oh, I like it. It's so subtle and pretty. Oops, I mixed the caps up. That's alright. I think I'm done with the purple one. Now you can't really see the really pretty glitter in it. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. So honestly, using a brush with glitter eyeshadow turns it into a whole different eyeshadow. Let me show you, because this is what it looks like with the brush, excuse me. Now if you take it and use your finger and place it, it looks so much more like intense and glittery. So I'm gonna do that on the outer part here. looks really cute. I think I really like it. I think I'm gonna add more green, honestly. I really like the green. Wow. I think it's really pretty. Sorry if you can hear my rat making little weird sounds. I hope she's alright. Okay. What now? Just mascara, I believe. Or should we do a lippy? So what I've been doing very recently, I just take like a little, oops, I'm trying not to get eyeshadow in it, a little lip product that's like shiny or something. Thank you, Kirby. Next slide. Yeah, that's a good idea for like everything we do. I like don't have tons of makeup anymore, but I could definitely figure that out. That's like such a good idea. Thank you so much for the donation. You're such a sweetheart. I can't. I don't know what I did to deserve it. So I've been taking this, which I got in my Valentine's gift, right? Yes. And it's the Maybelline New York Superstay Teddy Tint. I love the packaging. It's so cool. It's in the shade Current Mood, and I just take it and add a little, oh, that's not too much, a little bit to whatever like lip gloss I'm wearing, and blend it into it. That looks pretty. Okay, let's do mascara now. Now I got a new tube of mascara, but I keep forgetting it in my car, so this one is like on its last leg, and we're really gonna have to bump it out. Okay. My curler's kind of broken, but it's alright. It still works. I know some people don't like the way this looks, so I'll move over to the side a little bit here. I'm just curling my eyelashes, but I'm not showing you because I don't want you to be creeped out by the way it looks. Oops, but you can still see. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my OM freaking G. You've gotta be joking me right now. Porter, thank you. That's too much. You just come through every time. Like, I can't even. Like, I don't even know what to do. Like, you just. Every time. I'm like. And I never expect it. Like, I'm never sitting here, like, waiting. So don't feel like pressured. Oh my gosh, thank you. I can't with you. Oh my gosh. What are we gonna do with you? You are too good. Everybody like it. Give it a little like to show the appreciation. Oh my gosh. You always stop me right in my tracks. And we have to take, like, it's like the Pledge of Allegiance. We have to take a moment of silence for that insane generosity. And I don't know what I did for you to believe in me so much, but like, I genuinely appreciate it so much. And you help keep me motivated and make what I do possible. So thank you so much. Oh, I cannot. I'm trying to keep the live going. It's difficult. How do you focus after something like that? How do you focus? Yeah, this mascara's drying up on me. And then I have blonde eyelashes, so I can just kind of go like in the crazy ones. You can't really see. Like I'll get mascara on my I have all little wild ones here that just go in crazy directions. When I get mascara on them, I just kind of like pull it off, and my eyelashes are blonde, so you can't see them anymore. Yay. Oh wow, the eyeshadow looks so pretty with my eyelashes done. I'd like to try some new makeup looks, considering I do the same one every single day. Do you guys have any recommendations of like cool? I think I like a cool girl smoky look, like something like that. Or have you seen any recent makeup trends you think I should try? Because I do not keep up with it, to be honest. Like I said earlier, I don't know. I just I do my makeup because I feel pretty. Not because like I'm having fun doing it really anymore. I've kind of lost like a bit of my passion for it, so maybe I can learn some new looks. Get it back. I don't know. I don't mind though. I'm not sad about it because it saves me money. Alright, let's do the other eye. And I'm using the Maybelline New York Lash Sensational Full Effect Waterproof Mascara. If it's not waterproof, my eyelashes droop to the floor. I have to use waterproof. Sorry, I'm so quiet. I'm trying to focus. I was thinking about doing some eyeliner, but I didn't want to. So I didn't. I rarely do eyeliner anymore either, and I like eyeliner. I don't know why. I just, the less makeup I use, I always feel prettier, but I do want to do it more for fun. It's just not like one of my top priorities right now of things I'm focusing on in my life. Yes, thank you, Kirby. We appreciate her so much. I remember I streamed once before I even knew what a moderator was. Oh, my eyelashes look a little crazy. See what I mean? How like there's some crazy strays and then I just go like that and it's gone. I streamed before I knew what a mod was. And the comments got so weird and uncomfortable, and I'd never really experienced that before. And I was like, what? And everyone's like, you need mods. I'm like, what even is that? And now we have Kirby, and she's so wonderful and reliable and kind and genuine. And she keeps us safe, like Porter said. Cameo is a place where you can pay a certain amount of money and you'll get 10-minute ASMR of whatever triggers you like or sounds. Oh, why was someone asking? Did someone ask about Cameo? I do cameos. scrunchies like trendy again. Like what year? I forget. I just like them because like they don't hurt my scalp as much as a normal elastic. Normal elastics are like a little aggressive. Like a claw clip and a scrunchie feels better, but sometimes I do just want a normal elastic. Let's put a band around your wrist and around your... Oh yes, that's a good recommendation, Kirby. Okay, so I have some leftover edible crystals from filming last night. I did film that last night. I know it's last minute. I'm the queen of being last minute. I won't be eating this one because it tastes like soap to me. I don't like grapefruit. I ate grapefruit flavored soap when I was little, so now anything grapefruit flavored grosses me out. And this is guava grapefruit, but I have some leftover ones to crunch on for you that I thought you might like. So this one is the cotton candy, blue raspberry cotton candy. I thought we could just finish it off because it's one little bite left. It smells so good. Now, poop mess. I don't have water. Oh, I do. It's over on my chair. I'll go grab it in a minute because I think I'll have to get my charger too, as always. Alright, so this is blue raspberry cotton candy edible crystal that's already mostly eaten. I am 22. Do you ever eat something sweet or sour or like a pickle or something and your whole jaw like gets inflamed, like lights up and hurts a little bit? That just happened to me. That was good though. Alright, I think I'll eat the other blue raspberry one because it's like pretty much intact still. So let me grab it. So this is an edible crystal from Silky Gem. Not sponsored. The inside is really, really soft, like a jelly, and the outside is crunchy. These ones are particularly crunchy because they were sitting in my closet for a long time. Is that candy really good, or people just like it for the crunch? I like them. I wouldn't like pick it out of other candies, but the sweetness is like a little subtle, which is nice if you don't want something crazy sweet. But like if I could pick between this and just normal gummies, I would pick a normal gummy, to be honest, and they're really expensive too. But they're good and really interesting and something different if you're like bored with your usual sweets that you're eating. It's definitely like worth a try, I think. If you like Jello, it kind of reminds me of like a thick Jello that's also crunchy. It's strange but good. Okay, let's eat it. This is just plain blue raspberry, but for some reason this tastes floral to me when I tried it yesterday. Someone asked what mascara I use. Maybelline New York Lash Sensational. I do waterproof, otherwise they don't look like this if I don't. Okay, let's eat the blue raspberry one. I've had the blue raspberry one before. Like I got it for a gift for someone and they let me try a bite like a year ago. I can't remember if it tasted like this. I don't know why. I feel like it tastes different. I like the blue raspberry cotton candy one better, I think. For sure. $11.11. sushi mukbang? Yes, I am. I'm on it, Monica. I got you, girl. I'm thinking of doing, it's kind of like sushi, but a little bit different too. That one's coming more like soon. And then after that, I'll do a normal sushi one again. But yeah, you have the little secret one to be excited about. It's not normal sushi. It's a little, I already said that, it's a little different. I believe these also have sea moss in them, so that's interesting. Let me pull out my latex gloves really quick. That was me trying to make a joke. Oh, my back. I've had really good posture this whole stream. I just noticed now because I'm slouching and it feels good. I need water. Okay, last little bite. That's like the puniest little bite. Okay. Now I think I'm gonna eat the strawberry lemon one next. Not gonna eat that one. I didn't love the watermelon. And I prefer the texture of the thin ones versus the chunky one. Okay, strawberry lemon. This was shaped like a flower too. It was really pretty. You can see it in my most recent YouTube video. I ate it. You can see what it looked like before I ate it. Yeah, I don't like watermelon flavor either, but I also love the fruit. I don't like the artificial watermelon taste. Not for me. Oh, thank you, Mikey, for subscribing. Yeah, it doesn't even, it just doesn't even taste like the fruit at all. I agree. I wonder, I bet a watermelon candy that was like really natural with no like artificial flavors, I bet that would taste so good, like real watermelon. I really like drinking watermelon juice. That's good, fun, like very refreshing in the summer. Thank you, Kirby. That's really cute. I know, Mikey, I'm so close to 100k. I'm pooping my pants. I want that play button so bad. Like, little me is freaking the freak out. Like, if I could go back in time and be like, you're this close to a YouTube play button, she'd be like, what? And then I'd be like, you whisper online. She'd be like, what? I'm not excited anymore. No, I'm kidding. Okay, let's bite it again. Pink lemonade, yeah. Yeah. You know, it's like strawberry lemon flavored, but it's a candy, so it's sugar, so it's kind of like strawberry lemonade flavored. That's what I thought too. This is strawberry lemon flavored. It tastes like, the texture is like a thick jello with like a candy shell outside, crunchy outside. Favorite childhood candy? I think I really, really liked Twix as a kid, and Butterfingers. I love chocolate, like milk chocolate, but I don't really love either of those candies anymore. Not that I don't like them, they're delicious, but like, I don't think I've eaten them in a long time. I wouldn't go to the store and like pick one out, you know? What else did I like as a kid? I'm trying to think, like, if I went to the candy store. There was a candy store by my grandma's house that we'd go to. And then I would pick candy out. What would I get? I can't really remember. Milk chocolate is still like my favorite candy ever. Alright, I'm gonna try a bite of the lychee one again. I feel like this one's kind of floral, but I had eaten so many at that point that I had tried it. I don't really remember what this one tasted like. So let's try it again. And then maybe I'll try another bite of the watermelon one, even though I know I don't love it. Okay. Oh, the cookies and cream chocolate. My sister loved those. I never loved them. Yeah, I did the same thing with sour cream and onion chips when I was younger. I ate so many, it made me nauseous, and now I don't really like sour cream and onion. But the cookies and cream Hershey bars, my sister, oh my god, she was obsessed with those. I mean, they're good, but again, it's not something I would grab for. Okay, let's try the lychee one, or bite, because as you can see, I've already tried it. I think this one had some of the sour dust that I put on the watermelon one yesterday in my YouTube video on it, because it was like a tint of sourness. This one has a floral flavor to it. Not huge on floral tastes. Like, I would never get like a lavender coffee or like a lavender matcha or anything. It's just not my thing. Okay, I'm gonna bite into. I hope that wasn't loud. If it was, I sincerely apologize. I know, Sunday scaries, right? Like for me, oh, I'm about to go, like, I don't work till 1, so I'm like rubbing it in. But I remember before like having school and like a job earlier in the morning. Did I ever have a job early in the morning? Not really. My massage job, but I only did that like once a week. I don't know. I remember Sunday night feeling like so like sad. I remember Sunday night after a school vacation when I was little, literally crying my eyes out. Like I remember being in the bathroom crying my eyes out because I was like, I don't want to go back to that life, to the grind, please. I'm not meant for the grind. I'm meant to relax and gallop around and eat snacks, man. I'm not meant to get up at 7 in the morning. I'm not built for that. Don't make me go to that building for 6 hours, please. Please. I'm free now. Hi, Zach. Thank you so much for the donation. You're such a sweetheart. I appreciate it so much. You made us feel better about our Sunday scaries. Okay. Let's bite the watermelon one again. This one has the sparkly sour dust on it that I didn't really like that much, if I'm being honest. But it's not bad or anything. Oh, thank you so much, Zach, again. I appreciate appreciate that a lot. Thank you. Thank you so much for the donations. It really supports my channel like so much, even little things like that. It just like boosts the morale too. Like we're just in this live having a good time and then you send a little donation and we're just like, thank you, and then we're happy and it's cute. Thank you. I forget what I was saying, but watermelon, not my favorite. I'm still gonna bite it because it's pretty. And we're in the live and we're getting all little fun donations, so I can make a sacrifice for you. And this one is so crunchy. There's like no jelly in it, so it's like almost solid all the way through. So it's gonna sound good. Ready? Elizabeth. Elizabeth, if you just comment again for me so I can, your name will pop up. There she is. Hi, girlie. Let me make sure I click the right person. Standard. That's, yes. Okay, perfect. Okay, girl. You're in. My phone's on 10%. Uh-oh. Let's bite the... Oh, I was like, what is this? Where did this come from? It just fell off the watermelon one. Let's bite the little square. I watched a part of the Super Bowl, but not really. I was watching a movie on my phone. I was like sitting with my dad's, just because I knew he'd enjoy if I like showed interest. Okay, this one is blue raspberry cotton candy sour jam flavored. Wow, that is a mouthful. And it's ironically the biggest one too. So this one is very jelly-like, as you can see. It's not as crunchy. These are thank you so much, Summer. Oh my gosh. I appreciate it. You are so, so kind. Thank you so much. Instead of 5 big booms, you get 5 big kisses. Was that 5? I think. Thank you, Summer. Okay. Let's eat the sour jam one. Look, now our donations are at 111. I like that. Recently, I've been seeing 111 a lot. Alright, let me just freaking bite it now. I'm probably annoying you. Here we go. Ow. Oh, that bite was like very jammy. We got a lot of jam. I'm gonna take another bite because right there you can see there's so much jam, and I like the jam. I think it's strawberry, I believe. I'm just guessing because I had split it open yesterday. I'll show you now. And it literally looked like a whole piece of like a strawberry. Like I can see the strawberry seeds. It smells like strawberry too. Okay. I'll take another bite. Okay, ready? ASMR stream. Now, at this point, I'd probably head out, but because Porter did such a generous donation and it's sitting all cute in the corner, we can't. We have to stay. So everybody say thank you, Porter. I don't know if he's still here, but it's fine. We'll send it energetically. Our energetic thank yous. So we're gonna stay as long as his donation is here. But that means I might have to go grab my charger at one point, but I might not either. I'm on 7%. I do want water though. Let me show you guys my cup because it's so cute. This was from my Galentine. Oh, that sounds kind of cool. Look at the... What is wrong with me? I'm like so emotional today. I was watching a horror movie like crying, but I'm not. I'm off my period. What's going on? I just saw these little soot sprites and I just love them so much that I just like almost started crying. Look at them. They're so cute. Look at him. Look at him. I was watching The Menu. I've seen it a couple times already and I really like it. And I really like Anya Taylor-Joy too. She's so freaking pretty. I fell in love with her after watching Queen's Gambit. If you've never seen Queen's Gambit, it is one of the best shows ever. Oh my gosh, I love that show and she's so stunning in it. I know she was in, the first time I ever saw her was in, what's that movie where the guy turns into like a monster, Split? And I didn't even recognize her from Split into Queen's Gambit. I only realized it was her when I went and watched Split for like the second time or something since it came out, and I was like, hey, that's her. But I love her, and she's the main girl in The Menu. And I don't know why, but I watched it. I've seen this movie before, and the scene where he cooks her the cheeseburger today just like made me emotional for some reason. There was like something really, even though he's literally killing everybody, and he's like horrible. There was something really wholesome about him. Going back to like the simpler times when he was passionate about cooking and like seeing his little smile when you've seen him be so serious the whole movie, and then thinking of like the picture of him smiling and all happy and young with the burger. Like, I don't know, it made me sad. It made me think of how there's so many sad people in the world and so many people not living their life the way that they want to and are unhappy, and they don't realize that they're the only thing standing in their way of happiness, and like that there's even extremely successful, rich and famous people that are still not happy because they went after like what they thought would make them happy, which was maybe money or fame or success. And when truly like you just have to listen to like your heart and your gut and like what makes you feel passionate, do that thing, right? And if you don't feel passionate about it anymore, maybe don't do it for a while, don't do it anymore. But I think people get lost. It just hadn't occurred to me. I've been thinking so deeply about sad people recently. It makes me upset because I've been so happy recently, but I can't help but feel like I'm leaving people behind in my happiness, which is a weird dilemma. But I've been thinking of people that didn't live their life to the fullest, but I didn't think of like successful people even still being miserable. Like I have before, but just not recently. And that movie kind of made me think like, wow, you could really have it all. Not that it's real, but I mean, this does really happen. channel, I could easily lose myself in it and upload videos that I know will get views, but I don't want to do that. I want to upload things that I enjoy filming and that's fun. And of course, occasionally I'll upload something that I know people are really, really gonna like and that will probably get more views or make me more money. But ultimately, I'm not gonna like let that aspect consume me because I want to feel good about what I'm making. And that scene just like made me emotional. Because like sometimes we spend such a big part of our lives thinking, once I get to this point in my life, I'll be happy. Once I get this job, I'll be happy. Once I get this relationship, this friendship, I'll be happy. And sometimes like not even what really is gonna make us happy. Once I get skinny, once I start doing this thing that I've been saying I'm gonna do, I'll be happy. And then you get it or you do it, and it's so depressing because you're like, what? I've spent so much of my life thinking I'm finally gonna be happy when I get this, and I have it and I'm not happy. Or you never get it and you spend your whole life unhappy trying to get it. You have to really just find out what makes you feel fulfilled, seriously, and don't consider outside what people think, the money that it makes. Do what makes you happy. If you don't know what makes you happy, mess around and find out. Like, go somewhere, travel somewhere, try a class, like, figure it out and do it, because that is why we're here, you know, to experience things, to have fun. It doesn't have to be so dark and scary all the time. For me, it is sometimes because of the anxiety I have, but I'm working on turning that into excitement instead of fear and anxiety. I don't want to live a fearful life anymore. But anyways, I don't know where that came from. I just get motivationals, like most of the time. I was gonna say sometimes, but most of the time I'm pretty emotional in a good way, sometimes a bad way, but usually a good way. But anyways, that was all triggered by these soot sprites. You've got to be kidding me. All that by the soots. If you've never seen Spirited Away, man, one of the best movies ever, hands down. This gift was from Mike Valentine for Valentine's Day. It's a tumbler. I haven't used it yet, I've just been staring at it. But it's so cute. And I really want to stay till Porter's donation expires, or whatever that means. I don't know how to say it, but I want to stay, but my phone is gonna die, so I have to go grab my charger quick. 1 second. Okay, we're at a bit of a different angle, but it's okay. I don't know why I don't just bring my charger over here every time I stream, because that happens every single time. Like I said earlier, my memory, working on it, but, you know, I grabbed my water too. Oh, I'm so thirsty. My bed's a mess right now because I'm cleaning my bedding, my sheets and stuff. What else can we chat about? We can, I've shown these on my channel before, but I'll do it again. I'll show you these candies. So, I was talking about the soot sprites earlier. Here they are. And this is their food that they eat. If you ever see the movie, the scene where she feeds them is so cute. She comes in with these little candies and like froze them, and they're all just like, and it's like stuck on them, and they're. I wish there was one of them with like a little piece of candy stuck on their head. There's not. I want to get a tattoo of one of these guys because they're so cute, and clearly I love them a lot, as you can see. But this is a real candy, and when I saw them eating it, I looked it up. I was like, what are those candies that the Sprites eat, and Spirited Away? And I found them, and I've since bought them several times. But the obsession with the candies went away a little bit, so I haven't actually eaten them in a long time. But they sit in my mason jar in my room, and every once in a while I pull them out and show you guys because I love them. Good night, Ariel. This doesn't really sound good coming off, so let me just try to be quiet. There we go. Here they are. So these are Japanese candies. They're flavored sugar crystals. Thank you so much for subbing, Claudia. I appreciate it. So here they are. So here's the blue one. I just thought of Castle in the Sky. Now I want to watch that too. And it's like soda flavored. If you've never had like the soda flavored, I'm like, oh, it's so good. It's like the ramen soda flavor. I love the candies flavored like that, like the I Chews. So good. So here it is. I have a whole video just eating these, the whole video, because it sounds cool. Like really clacky. If you want to see that, you'd probably have to scroll for a while. And then these, I'm gonna guess, are like melon flavored, but I don't remember. Yeah, I think so. And then there's also just a little plain white one, which has no flavor. It's just like a sugar crystal. So good. I think I got these on Amazon. Oops. But I've been trying not to use Amazon as much and like support small businesses. We're attempting to go live on Sunday nights, I believe, but I'm just seeing how that works out with the fact that I upload on Sunday night as well, or I'm trying to upload on Sunday nights. So we're still deciding like what night to stream, but we'll see. But maybe Sunday night. I've never had chamoy gushers. I don't really like chamoy or tahini that much. I've tried it because sometimes I try something and I acquire a taste for it, so I've tried it many times throughout the years and I just don't like it. Like the first time I tried sushi, I remember I was like, could go for it with or without it, and now it's my absolute favorite food. Wax bottle candies, yes. I've eaten on live streams before. The wax, really recently actually. It's a sunset lamp, yes. It's cute. Look, I'll show you the colors change. Oots, now we're partying. Let's do that one. Why not? I always do pink because I like pink. So there's other flavors of these though. There's orange and yellow, and then This one has a lot of just the plain white ones. This one has a lot of the yellow ones. And then there's purple, and then this is just the purple and the white. There's also pink. I could not find a pink one. The pink is really tasty. The purple are really tasty too. I believe that's all the colors, yeah. I'm not going to eat anymore because it's late and I'm full. Not chalky or like Pez at all. It's like not like sweet tarts because it's not tart at all. It's very just like sweet, no tartness. And it's like rock candy, but tiny. Little tiny rock candy. Like if you could get little bite-sized rock candies. That's what these are. But flavored as well, and the flavor's like really strong and good. It's okay, sometimes it's fun to have a new obsession, okay? It makes life interesting as long as you're healthy about it. We can be obsessed about candies and movies and cute things, we just can't overdo it, okay? Okay, no problem. Don't worry about it. Elizabeth, there was a blue flavor, yes. It's the Ramoon soda flavored one. It's so good. You're trying to get me to say something nasty. Naughty. I'm out of water. I'm trying to get all the sugar off my teeth. Oh, thank you so much, Mellow. Oh, that's a cute name. Reminds me of Marshmallow. Hi, Gina from Canada. Alright, it's out officially. My sister got me that Stanley for my birthday, I think, and then she got me this one for Christmas. This little mini one. So I have my big pink one that we match. She has that one as well. And then I have my little mini white one. We were at the store in December and I saw this and I was like, that's so cute. I didn't know they made tiny ones because sometimes I don't want to lug around a giant Stanley, you know. And I can like refill it at work and stuff, so it's okay that it's smaller. It's just easier to hold when you don't feel like having the big one. So it's really cute. I like it, and you feel bougie with it. Come on. You don't need like name brand stuff, but you do. You feel kind of cute with it. It's just like you don't have to be crazy and have like 5 of them or something. But oh, you're waiting with us. You're staying till the end. Oh, I love that comment. That's one of my favorite comments. It's like being on FaceTime with a friend. That's like so cute. I love that. It makes me really happy when people say that. Because like I really do try to create like a safe, genuine space for us to just relax and de-stress, decompress from the week or the day or whatever's on your mind and worrying you and giving you anxiety. As someone who's like suffered pretty badly with it her whole life and is now healing from it and coming this on the internet that you can just like rely on and come to and relax, where you like know there's like-minded people that also just want to relax and de-stress. It just feels so good. So yeah. Yes, my hair is dyed at the moment. My natural color is just this, like what you see on my roots. It's kind of strawberry blonde, but then I added some red highlights to like accentuate the strawberryness of it. Really, Porter? You grew up with no mental health issues and then you started in your 20s? I guess that's just kind of like, it sounds so foreign to me because I've always been so nervous, like since I was a kid. I think it got worse possibly as an adult, but maybe not, because I remember being really, really anxious as a kid too, like thinking irrational thoughts and things that didn't make sense. But as an adult, since I'm in a lot more adult situations, you know, you gotta grow up a little, it puts me in stressful situations, so maybe that's why even as a kid you get to kind of like coast through, and then when you get to like 18, 20, you're like, hey, this is real life, and real life is scary. So maybe that's why, but I think I remember talking to someone in my family, I don't want to say for their privacy, but they told me that their mental health worsened in their 20s as well, so I think that is common actually. And I remember talking to someone else about their significant other when they got into their 20s. Their mental health kind of went down, so I think that's common. I think a lot, you know what? Never mind, I do know about this. I think a lot of people are quite sad in their 20s because it's like the priming time, right? It's the time you need to like figure everything out, and it's really confusing, and you're maybe a little hopeless because you don't know what you want to do with your life, and you're figuring everything out, and that can be a little depressing. It can be exciting, it can be amazing, but for some people, even the people that it is exciting and amazing for, it can also be depressing. I did not go to college for ASMR. That should be a thing though. ASMR college. I also struggle to eat, which is so annoying because I love it, but I get so afraid of choking. It's very annoying. Was that you? When I said before previously that I was afraid of choking, was it you that we were like bonding over our fear? Or are you someone else? I can't remember. I'm so sorry. Because when I was little, I saw a movie of a little girl choking in it, and it scared me so bad that I've been terrified ever since. But I'm getting better now. When I grew up, I had a great positive family, and then moving in and being exposed to toxic partners, it can take a toll, and I'm good now, but something definitely triggered me, but I take... Yeah, okay, that makes sense. So something happened to you that made you not feel so great. Yeah, that makes sense. Zoloft. I took Zoloft at one point in my life, and I did not react well to it. I didn't like it. I've tried to quit taking meds. That was a terrible idea. They were working for a reason, yeah. I remember, yeah, Zoloft really made me feel like insane. I'm not kidding. But, what was I gonna say? I like blanked out. I got tired. I just remember being told by like a mental health professional that medication is 20% of the work, the other 80% is you. So medication is like, it helps you, it gives you a little boost, but you need to do the inner work and the things you need to do in your life to stay happy. So, but I usually try not to be on medication unless I'm really, really not feeling well, of course, but maybe I'd benefit from some, I don't know. Should talk to a therapist. Melanie. Okay, Melanie's your name. Oh, and people call you Mellow. That's so cute. What? Your nickname is Mellow. That's adorable. You know, it's funny, when the most recent season of Stranger Things came out, I was like, I'm gonna do a Max roleplay, because everyone tells me I look like that actress, and I never did it, but doctors, yeah, it shouldn't be too difficult. I mean, my doctors usually just throw me right on. I'm like, I'm sad. They're like, let's do something about it. I look like Chrissy too. She's so pretty. I mean, Max is really pretty too, but no one's ever said I look like Chrissy. Thank you. Chrissy, wake up. I don't like this. Chrissy, no, okay, stop. Alright, I want to read my book. I've been reading Big Magic. Oh man, that book is popular for a reason. I am a quarter of the way through, and I am obsessed. My rat's drinking her water. I like that comment. I hate Stranger Things a lot, people. And then the little red hearts. Everyone loved Eddie, huh? I loved Eddie too, but I wasn't like attracted to him that much. I don't know. I look like E.T. Phone home. That is a good one. Don't even remove that comment. That's hilarious. Oh man, I'm going to Universal soon too. I'm going on that damn ET ride. Did they get rid of it? They may have gotten rid of it. That was fun ride. Has anyone ever been to Universal? Cozy book or movie recommendations. Boy, do I have a lot of movie ones, but cozy book before the coffee gets cold is really emotional, but quite cozy. It's like, personally, I wasn't super engaged, like on the edge of my seat, but that's not what you want. You want cozy. It was really cozy, just like anything taking place in a coffee shop. Cozy. Very good concept too for a movie. Like, they can go back in time only in the coffee shop, and they have to come back to the present time before the coffee gets cold or they get stuck. So they go back and see their family members or things like that. Yeah, it's a good book. I'm going to Miami this summer to see a friend. It's a 23-hour drive. I'm super excited. Has anyone ever been there? I've been to Miami. Actually, my ex-boyfriend lives in Miami. I'm going to Florida soon as well. Not to see him though. To see my family. And we're going to Universal. Oops, I just picked up my nail. What's your favorite animal? It used to be owls when I was little. I had owls every day. I really consider that I might be on the spectrum. I keep connecting the dots. That was my obsession. I had it was on my wallet. It was on my walls and plushies. I was obsessed with owls. Guardians of Ga'Hoole. That was my favorite movie. I just loved freaking owls. Owl sweater, owl earrings, owl everything. Sharks as well. I was obsessed with. My phone case currently has sharks all over it. And I have a shark blanket right there that looks like my phone case. I was obsessed with notebooks as well, but not writing in them, just collecting them. I just had tons of notebooks and I just stare at them. I just loved them. As an adult, I think I still love them, but I actually write in them now. I love to drive, but that would be the farthest I've gone, but I don't want to fly. I know that's crazy, but I think I'll do it in 2 days. No, that sounds fun. I would love to do a road trip like that. I think I will soon. I think I'm going to go to a state over when it gets warm and do a camping trip, and then maybe one day I'll do a couple week trip, month trip, driving to different states and stuff. Sounds really fun, but as a girl it's a little bit scary, but I love to read, mostly fantasy. Ooh, what's your favorite fantasy book? I tried to read A Court of Thorns and Roses because I know it's so popular. It's my cousin's favorite, but I couldn't get into it. I this channel. I like that a lot. That makes me like kind of emotional to think that there's like a higher force out there that led you here. I'm gonna think about that for a long time. I'm gonna journal about that. I think that might be like one of my favorite things someone has said to me. Wow. Not even in like an egoic way of like, oh, a god led you here. Just like, my goal is to just be such a safe place for people and make people feel happy and safe and not scared or anxious. And to think that like some sort of higher power is able to recognize that enough to send someone here to feel safe is like so validating in that being my goal. That makes me so happy. Thank you so much for sharing that. I hope that I can help you in a way. I also struggle. I used to a lot, but I can feel myself coming out of that now, and I'm very happy and fortunate to have the brain that I have and the resources that I've been able to accumulate and good friends and stuff, and that's great. So hopefully I'm gonna come out with a normal channel where I make funny videos and inspiring videos and just kind of make it like a diary, like do solo trips and like just talking to the camera type videos. And maybe you can join me over there as well, and I can talk about like my journey in healing and anxiety. I have kind of a project I've been working on, just filming it. Like, I don't really know what the goal is for it, but no, I do know what the goal is. I just don't have it all figured out yet. The goal is to attempt to help show people how to heal and feel better and be happier. I don't exactly know how I'm gonna do it, but I have a little bit of a vision for it, so I've just been recording when it feels right. I just take my phone out and start recording, and one day I'm gonna take all the footage and just see what I get with it, and like turn it into something, and post it on that normal channel, so maybe you can join me over there as well, and we'll talk about mental health, and we'll talk about life, and we'll laugh and cry, and it's gonna be good, I hope. I'm gonna cook him and eat him, so he's with me forever in my soul. I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but it resonates. I love that. I feel that. Sometimes I feel that way about people too. I'm like, I'm gonna eat you so you never go away. My rat is eating her food. Sorry. That is so unfortunate. It always makes me sad when people's parents don't like believe in therapy or something, or like getting their child help. That makes me upset. I'm so sorry, but in the meantime, hopefully you can find the tools to stay calm and make yourself feel better. Maybe ASMR being one of them, right? And when you're old enough, you can get the help that you deserve. But I'm so sorry that you can't get it now. That's really unfortunate and not fair, but unfortunately sometimes life is not fair and it stinks, but there's so much to be here for. There's so many things that are fair and that are amazing. Talk louder, bruh. I haven't started that other YouTube channel yet. I have a video filmed for it. I just need to create the channel. I'm just such a procrastinator. I think part of me is nervous that I don't know what the freak I'm doing and that it's not going to be good enough or something, or that I won't. I tend to start things and not finish them, and I'm really passionate about this, and I think it's scary to think that I would start it and it wouldn't become something, because I really want it to be something, but the solution is definitely not just sitting around and not doing anything about it. I know that, but I'm just working through that very soon. I already have the video made. I'm not really familiar with the GD, like I don't know much about it. I mean, I can take a guess based on the name, but if you wanted to tell me more about it, I'm open to listening. Ooh, yeah, it's hard to find a good therapist. I'm so lucky that I don't have insurance right now, so I don't talk to her currently. I'm applying for insurance at the moment, but I one day was just like, oh my gosh, I need a therapist. I need to stop beating around the bush. Like, I need to just get the help that I need. And I just Googled therapists, emailed a few. The first one that answered, I hopped on. I did like an online session with her. She took my insurance, so it was like a $10 copay, not bad. And she was the most lovely woman. So kind, so genuine, so down to earth, so smart. Like, I was freaking out about something about my taxes, and she just told me how to do it. And I was like, thank you. I love you. No. And then one time she was like a minute late to our session, and she comes in with her little mug, and she's like, I'm so sorry I'm late. I spilled my hot chocolate. And I was like, don't you be sorry, you sweet, kind soul. You can be 30 minutes late if you want. You don't even have to show up if you don't want. You're perfect. Go drink your hot chocolate, queen. You deserve it. I see. Oh yeah, I can't even imagine how that feels. A lot of people don't want to imagine for some reason, and they get quite aggressive about the subject, and I get super confused because it's like, you're not in that person's shoes, so why do you feel that you have a say in what they feel? So strange, but I cannot imagine being born and being uncomfortable with who I am. Genetically, that must be so extremely difficult. And like, you just want to be yourself so desperately bad, and you like can't be, because you literally are not. I mean, we can't like do anything about it, but I can empathize and send you love, and hopefully make you feel better that there are people out there that empathize with you and believe you, you know. Yeah, this is okay. It feels appropriate to me. Like, sometimes things get like aggressive and weird, but I'm not feeling a weird vibe at all, so it's okay. I like that. Play sports, find a hobby, talk to people in the real world, try new things, breathe, and just love yourself. I love that. I love that. Let's pin it. Even though we're gonna head out in a minute, but we'll pin it. Oh, thank you. Someone said they love my hair. Thank you, Addie. Oh, I know that stinks. I wish you guys could then like go direct message each other or something and talk, so we can make friends. Imagine if my channel could help you make friends. I love that. Thank you so much for telling me about this too, because I feel like sometimes it's touchy for people to ask. Like, they don't want to offend someone, so they won't ask at all, and they'll just stay uneducated on the fact, on the subject, I mean. So thank you for talking about it so openly, because I am curious to learn. Okay, so let me read this again. I promise you, all of your imperfections, or not that the subject we're talking about is an imperfection, but I've just been feeling very passionate about the subject of loving people for their imperfections recently. But I promise you, you don't have to worry about someone not loving you because of that. Someone's gonna think that you rainbows, trust me. I know that is so tough because you do often hear people say things like they wouldn't date someone that's trans, but I honestly think that it's just a lack of knowledge on it, do you know what I mean? And a lack of people willing to put themselves in other people's shoes and consider what that is like. But I promise there's kind, empathetic people out there that don't care about that. And in a way, it's a blessing because you'll avoid people that are judgmental and that don't understand and that don't want to understand, and you will attract people who are open to learning and understanding and who will understand you already, maybe. Okay. Poop. I was trying to maybe hop off after an hour, but I'm thinking maybe we should stream at 9 p.m. so that I can stay on longer and be able to get to bed at a good time. Not that I'm a night owl, so I love staying up late, and I do ASMR, so of course, but I've been trying to have just like some time to myself in the morning so I get more sunlight, because it's a little depressing in the winter when the sun goes down so early. So you gotta get up a little earlier to get more sunlight. Yeah, for sure. And I think that it has nothing to do with you and everything to do with a lot of people not having that ability to put themselves in other people's shoes, or not wanting to have the ability. Like, they have the ability, but they just don't care, you know. But I promise there's kind people out there. But everything that you're feeling about it is valid, you know. Well, thank you guys so much for chatting with me tonight. What a fun live. I had no real plan for this live, so I was like, wow, we're not gonna have anything to do. I was thinking of eating the leftover crystals, and then I was like, why don't I do my makeup? Then we ended up doing my makeup, eating the crystals, and having like the most beautiful, lovely chat ever. So thank you guys for joining me. And I am gonna head out for tonight so I can go put the sheets on my bed and take my makeup off and maybe read a little and get to bed at somewhat of a decent hour. Oh, outro with the chopsticks. I don't know where they are. Let me go look for them. Wait. I seem to have misplaced them, and I'm so upset because I love that. I love them. I was thinking of doing that again because I love them so much, but I don't. I'm sorry. Maybe in this drawer. Oh, here they are. Yay! We do have them. I put them in the drawer next to me so I wouldn't have to get up and go get them like that. Then I forgot and got up anyways. Oh, thank you so much. Usually people are just like, take those freaking nose rings out. Not that I care, but it's refreshing to have someone compliment them. these are they're really cool and mesmerizing. So, oh my gosh, I know. Or I like went to Japan with these. They'd be like, leave. Like, I know they have restaurants in Japan where I'm pretty sure Americans like aren't even welcome to go in. Imagine I show up with these and then I'm biting my sushi in half because I'm scared I'm gonna choke to death on it. I'm so rude, I can't. My friend and I were just in a little tea shop the other day, and there was this little woven basket, but tiny, and it had a cap on it, and it was sitting like, there was a ledge that was like this, so the ledge was right in your face, and there were all these trinkets on it, and she lifted the little thing up, and it had a sign in it, and it said, "You're too old to be touching things that don't belong to you," or something like that, and we thought it was like a joke. So she showed me, and she laughed, and I giggled, and I looked over at the cashier, and the cashier was like pissed, and the owner guy was like, "Don't touch that," and we were like, I felt bad because I'm like, oh my god, are we rude? But it was like really intense for some reason. I was like, I hope that it didn't have some like spiritual, religious meaning, and we were like, and you were like touching it. It was so uncomfortable, but I was so lucky that ASMR is like, everyone in the ASMR community is so freaking sweet. Like, it's such a great place. Like, I literally never get hate comments. Okay, that's it. We can't talk anymore, guys. I'll be here all night. I'm putting you to sleep, that's it. If my rat would stop drinking her water. No, usually we don't. I don't have like ASMR friends that I whisper to. That would be really funny though. Whispering Willow. That sounds so familiar. Is that why? I'm so sorry if that was like part of a collab and I cannot remember. I struggle to remember things. Okay, she stopped drinking her water. I'm gonna put you to sleep now. Ready? Go to sleep. 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 Whoa, that looked cool. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Whoa. That looks so cool. Go to sleep. 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 Okay. I don't know what she just did, but it was loud. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Thank you so much, Elizabeth, for joining our moderators as well. I wanted to say briefly, I appreciate it. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. I never know what to do with these exactly, but they are mesmerizing. Go to sleep, 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 go to sleep. Do a little heart. I love you, I love you, I love you. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. worst part.